Okay, I have to record this right now. Now, I was not planning on like reviewing this movie, The Predator. I had no intention of doing so at all. Um, but I have to. I have to. I have to do this. And I'm going to tell you right now. There's no fancy form or function or anything interesting. Like, I don't even know why I have a waterfall behind me. What am I doing? I feel like my brain just got licked with a stupid tongue. I don't know how that makes any sense. Does that make sense? I don't think so. Anyway, that's not important right now. What's important though is that I went and I saw The Predator, and there's gonna be spoilers because there ain't no brakes on this train. There's no form, no function, no nothing. Just me and this movie. Okay. Let's begin. Let's get a couple of things out of the way first. There was some controversy because they cut out a scene because there was a sex offender in there. I know where it was at. It was right at the beginning of the intro to Olivia Munn's character. Doesn't matter. Does not fucking matter. It was maybe like I think it was like 30 to 40 seconds. It means nothing. No, it doesn't detract from Olivia Munn's introduction as a character. It was just dumb. It's pointless. It doesn't matter. Other things to note. Um, this is very much an R-rated movie. Very gory. Not nearly gory enough, if you ask me, for what we got. Because, my God, you can tell I'm excited about this. Let's just talk about what this movie is. Um, so the movie starts basically like with other Predator movies. Like there's a Predator. This time it crashed, and there was another Predator ship that was chasing it. And because of an accident with this crashing, and the Predator gets out, it kills some of these soldiers, and one of the guys survives. Okay, fine. At this point, this movie actually seems interesting. It seems kind of good. Then they go and they pick up Olivia Munn's character, who and I'm not fucking around here. I'm not fucking around. She wrote a letter when she was a little girl about aliens. Like she wanted to save animals. So if there was ever like an alien, I guess, then the president should call her because she wants to help save the alien. And then later, I guess, she ended up becoming a biologist and wrote a paper about hybridization, just biological genetics hybridization. And so her, as now, I guess, a biologist of some degree, not really sure how much, is now whisked away by the government because of a letter that she wrote when she was a little girl and because she wrote a random ass paper about a niche biological topic. They whisk her away because they've captured the Predator, right? So they need to like examine the Predator. Oh yeah, and Gary Busey's son. I was really happy to see him in it. I haven't really seen him around since Starship Troopers. I think he was in Scream. Maybe he was in Scream, but it was really nice to see him. Anyway, Olivia Munn's character is the most ridiculous out of all of them, and I'll explain why in just a minute. Anyway, they want to railroad the surviving soldier who had the run-in with the Predator and fucked him up. They want to railroad him, so they stick him in with a bunch of these loony dudes. Well, before they catch him, he actually steals some of the gear from the Predator, who isn't actually dead. He just disabled it, and that allowed them to catch it. And he mails this to his P.O. box, to his estranged wife and kid. Okay? Now, he didn't pay his P.O. box, and so it ended up going to the family. The kid is autistic, and it's weird how they decided to portray autism in this movie. Like, in some ways they get it, but it's like they don't really understand the difference between, like, profound autism and non-profound autism. Like, the kind of autism that somebody has and they walk around and they talk versus a very profound autism where, like, they can be extremely sensitive to like, certain sounds. It was weird. But anyway, the kid opens up the box, and he sees like all this tech and gadgetry and shit like that, and he can like start decoding because all autism people have like super brains, of course, and he deciphers the alien language. Here's where everything goes completely off the fucking rails. This, on its base level, would not be that big of a deal. It'd be fine. Except, what ends up happening is they discovered that there was human DNA in the Predator. They're not really sure why. So they called in Olivia Munn because that's why she wrote the paper, and so she's qualified about hybridization, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The plot of this movie, I'm just going to come right out and say it because I can't get it around it any other way. The plot of this movie is that the Predators are upgrading themselves with genetic experimentation from other genes from other species in the galaxy. Okay. Now, while they're talking about this, and while it's being revealed that this is happening, it spurns on a conversation where Olivia Munn's character says, well, you know, they theorize that autism is the next stage of human evolution. Yeah, they say that. They just come right out and fucking say it, which is bullshit and fucking bizarre. Okay, this leads us up into when after the mega predator and this 11-foot tall walking monstrosity kills the other predator by literally ripping its head off, which is pretty great. That was pretty cool. It wants to take back a prize for genetic experimentation and adding to the species. But guess what they want to take? The predator wants to take the little kid and steal his autism. That is the plot of this movie. The plot of this movie is that mega predators want to steal our autism for themselves so that they can infect their whole species with autism. That's that's the plot of this movie. That's the plot of this movie. And that the first predator was actually here to help us. No, he's here to help us. That's right. He came to bring us a super predator hunting suit that looks completely idiotic. You don't see it until the end of the movie. It is completely idiotic. It is the most batshit dumb fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Just stupid. It's bringing us a predator killing suit, a super suit, an Iron Man suit to kill predators. The mega predator's like, I don't like that. I'm going to go there and stop that, kill that predator, take back the suit, and then I'm going to steal your autism on the way out. Hey, what the fuck? Wow, so dumb. All the performances were absolutely abysmal. Fucking terrible. Nobody was good in this movie. Nobody. Except for Gary Busey's son. He's probably the most enjoyable person who seemed to actually be trying to act, to do a performance. And he only had maybe like 2 minutes of screen time. The rest were fucking shit. Just terrible. Terrible. Olivia Munn's character is, as far as we can tell, just a student, or at best a teacher, maybe PhD biologist. Immediately is comfortable with military-grade hardware. Knows how to fucking handle an MP5K. She could do ninja flips and shit. No problems at all. Understands how to use an M4 with an attached grenade launcher. No problem. No mention of her ever having any military training. Not even my daddy taught me how to shoot when I was a little girl. Nothing. She could just do it. Just do it. It's fine. It's amazing how much indiscriminate killing people have, killing fellow soldiers, because, well, now they're the bad guys soldiers, so, like, whatever. Like, there's no moral conflicts of interest in any of this. It's just like, well, now our enemy is the military. What? Why? The team is literally a bunch of crazy people. And this sniper, and Olivia Munn, and they're all hideously stupid. Actually, okay, I take that back. The guy, the black dude who smokes all the time, I wish, Nebraska, he was actually pretty good. I kind of liked his character. He was all right. Other things that were dumb. Oh my god. Okay, this is my favorite. Oh man. So the mega predator comes down to Earth and he brings dogs. He brings these two dogs, these alien dogs, right? And the CGI on them is god awful. Look terrible. They look like big warty balls of snot with four legs and predator hair. They have predator hair. The dogs don't have the mandibles or anything, but for some reason they got the dreadlocks. They got the predator dreadlocks. I don't know why. I can't figure it out. But that's not the best part. The best part, one of them gets blown up, and the second one gets shot in the head. But it doesn't die. It lobotomizes it, and now it likes humans. Now it wants to be Olivia Munn's pet. I'm not making this up. This is in the fucking movie. So now you have a lobotomized dog, a super ninja military trained biologist woman, a bunch of Looney Tunes, an obnoxious guy playing the main lead, and an autistic boy trying to fight off a mega genetically enhanced 11-foot tall super predator who is desperately craving autism and doesn't want us to get an Iron Man suit to kill predators. This movie was so bad. It was utterly irredeemable. There's nothing good about it. It was all fucking trash. Just complete and utter shit. One of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. And it was great. And you should totally go see it. Because it was a cavalcade of garbage. Great horror. Or not horror. Great gore. The gore was great. The action was bleh. There is no coherent plot to any of it. Nothing makes sense. Nobody's a good actor. It was awesome. I loved every minute of it. Go see The Predator. I mean, if he really wanted to steal autism, all he really had to do was, I don't know, take 4chan? Whatever.